weirdest stuff ever to fall from the sky. Hey everyone! Today we're diving into some of the strangest things that have ever fallen from the sky. You won't believe some of these. We're talking fish, frogs, even money raining down. Make sure you stick around until the end because some of these are seriously unbelievable. You've heard of raining cats and dogs, but what about raining spiders? Let's get right to it. Next up, we've got frogs. Yes, you heard that right, frogs. It might sound like something out of a biblical plague, but it's happened multiple times throughout history. From ancient times to modern days, there have been numerous reports of frogs mysteriously falling from the sky. Imagine looking out your window and seeing hundreds, even thousands of frogs falling from the sky. It's a sight that would leave anyone bewildered and probably a bit concerned. Talk about a bad day to be a frog. These poor amphibians find themselves in the most unexpected places, far from their natural habitats. Scientists think this happens for similar reasons as fish rain. The phenomenon is fascinating and perplexing, leading researchers to delve deep into the mechanics of weather patterns and animal behavior. Tornadoes or waterspouts pick up the frogs and carry them for miles before dropping them in a new location. These powerful weather systems can lift small animals, debris, and even water, transporting them over great distances. Can you imagine being that frog? One moment you're peacefully swimming in your pond, and the next, you're soaring through the sky, completely disoriented. One minute you're chilling in a pond, the next you're flying through the air. It's an incredible journey that these frogs undergo, albeit a terrifying one. For the people witnessing this bizarre event, it's a mix of shock, curiosity, and sometimes even amusement. Imagine walking down the street and suddenly needing an umbrella, not for rain, but for frogs. Historical records and ancient texts have documented such occurrences, often attributing them to supernatural or divine causes. Today we have a better understanding of the science behind it, but it remains a rare and astonishing event. Modern scientists use advanced technology and weather models to study these phenomena. They analyze weather patterns, track tornadoes and waterspouts, and try to predict when and where such events might occur. Despite the oddity of it all, frogs are incredibly resilient creatures. They adapt to their new environments, whether it's a city street or a suburban backyard. Communities often come together to rescue and relocate the frogs, ensuring they find their way back to a suitable habitat. It's a heartwarming response to a truly strange event. So the next time you hear about frogs falling from the sky, remember the incredible journey these little creatures have been on. From serene ponds to the vast sky, their story is one of nature's most fascinating mysteries. Now, who wouldn't want to experience a little money rain? Imagine walking down the street minding your own business and suddenly, dollar bills start falling from the sky. It's like a dream come true, right? It's like winning the lottery, but instead of a check, you get cash falling from the sky. Picture the excitement, the rush of adrenaline as you scramble to catch as many bills as you can. It's a surreal experience that feels almost magical. There have been a few instances of this happening, and it's always a mystery. People are left wondering, where did all this money come from, and is it even real? The curiosity and excitement in the air are palpable. One time, a truck carrying money crashed, and the wind blew bills all over the highway. Drivers pulled over, risking their safety to grab as much cash as they could. It was chaotic, but also a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for those lucky enough to be there. Another time, a guy threw thousands of dollars off a building in a publicity stunt. People gathered below, eagerly waiting for the money to rain down. It was a spectacle that drew a huge crowd and made headlines. Whatever the reason, it's definitely a sight to see. The sheer joy and excitement on people's faces as they collect the falling money is infectious. It's a moment of pure happiness and unexpected fortune. I'm calling it now. Next video we're making it rain money. Imagine the fun and excitement we could create. We'll plan it out, find the perfect location, and make sure everyone has a chance to experience the thrill of money raining from the sky. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. Chapter 4, Fore, watch out for falling golf balls. Okay, this next one is just plain weird. In 1969, residents of Punta Gorda, Florida experienced a downpour of golf balls. Can you imagine? You're just walking down the street and suddenly, golf balls are raining down around you. Talk about a hole-in-one. Apparently, a waterspout passed over a golf course, scooped up a bunch of golf balls, and then dropped them on the town. It's a good thing nobody got hit by a flying golf ball. Chapter 5. Australia, home of the spider rain. Next up, we're heading down under to Australia, where things get even creepier. In 2015, millions of spiders rained down on a town in New South Wales. Millions. Can you imagine the horror? It was like something out of a nightmare. This phenomenon is called ballooning, where spiders release silk strands that catch the wind and carry them for miles. It's actually pretty cool unless you're terrified of spiders, of course. Chapter 6. The Mystery of the Falling Jelly. This next one is a real head-scratcher. There have been multiple reports of a mysterious jelly-like substance falling from the sky. Some people think it's from meteorites, others think it's something else entirely. Scientists are still trying to figure out what it is. Imagine looking out your window and seeing globs of jelly falling from the sky. It'd be like something out of a sci-fi movie. Chapter 7. Worms, not just for fishing anymore. Worms are great for fishing, but not so much for, well, falling from the sky. Yet it's happened. Just like with fish and frogs, strong winds and tornadoes can pick up worms and carry them for miles before dropping them on unsuspecting towns. It's not the most pleasant thing to witness, but it's definitely one of the weirder things to fall from the sky. Chapter 8. Blood rain, fact or fiction. This next one is straight out of a horror movie. There have been historical accounts of blood rain where the rain appears red as if it were blood. Spooky, right? While it sounds terrifying, scientists believe it's caused by dust or sand from the Sahara Desert mixing with the rain, giving it a reddish hue. Still, it's a pretty creepy sight to see. Chapter 9. Ice blocks from the sky. You know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas. Well, in 2020, a massive ice block fell from the sky in Amarillo, Texas. It was so big that it smashed through the roof of a house. Luckily, no one was hurt. These giant ice blocks are called mega cryometeors, and they're still a bit of a mystery to scientists. Chapter 10. Space junk falling back to Earth. Last but not least, we've got space debris. That's right, sometimes stuff we send into space falls back down to Earth. Most of the time it burns up in the atmosphere, but occasionally, pieces survive and make it to the ground. It's pretty rare for space junk to hit populated areas, but it has happened. Imagine looking up and seeing a piece of a satellite falling towards you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Which one of these was the craziest to you? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.